welcome to Tantra Tutorials. I'm Julie Chapple, and I'll be teaching you my signature trick, Cupid transition to Janeiro. Okay, for this move, you're gonna start in your single knee hold, also known as your Cupid position. So you wanna be high enough that as you drop into your Janeiro, you're not gonna be on the floor. So you'll have to take a few climbs up, and then getting into your Cupid, you wanna pick the opposite side from the side that you're gonna do your Janeiro on. So if you want the pull in your right armpit on your Janeiro, you're gonna need your left knee hooked for your Cupid. So in your Cupid position, of course, you want your hips pressed forward so that you're really secure in that knee hook. And we're also gonna take the top hand and grab that top foot to really pull the heel in towards your bum. Because as we do the transition, there might be a tiny moment between your foot sliding off the pole and your right hand grabbing, where the only thing that's holding you is this knee hook. So it's really important that it's super secure and you're pulling in with that top arm. From there, you wanna press the hips forward, arch the back, and reach behind with your right hand to look back, and you'll be grabbing the pole behind your right leg. So that's the only tricky part, is that transfer from the right foot on the pole to grabbing with the right hand. You have to let your right foot slide across the front of the pole and keep reaching with that right hand. As soon as you're grabbing with the right hand, you're just pulling the pole into your right armpit, and you'll end up in that flag grip with your hips coming down onto your right elbow. So the mistake that people usually make is that they stop arching their back once they grab with that right hand. You actually want to make a full rotation with the shoulders. So if you're facing the front in your Cupid, you're going to keep arching all the way around so that when you pull it into your armpit, your shoulders are again facing the front, and then your hips have stayed on the opposite side of the pole, which leaves them in the perfect position to come down onto the elbow for your Janeiro. Okay, so starting up mid-pull, you want to get into your single knee hold, grabbing with that inside arm, pressing the hips forward, other hand reaches around the back, really arch that back to come all the way around, and then extending out into your Janeiro. From here, if you have a little more back bend, you can drop your hips away. And you always want to control out of it, so I'm bringing my other hand down to flag position, and then using those abs to bring the hips down nice and slow so as not to strain the low back. So the Janeiro is a move that requires some back flexibility, so you really want to make sure that your back is nice and warmed and that you've done a couple stretches, maybe a bridge or two, and also a big side stretch. So if you're doing it on your right side flag position, it's a big stretch through your obliques on the left. So you really want to make sure you're getting a nice big side stretch to prepare the spine for that, and that you're keeping your abs engaged the whole time, especially as you come out of the move. So I like to come down through a flag position to get out of it. You can also go back up to hook the legs into brass monkey, which might be a little bit easier. Either way, you want to make sure that your core really stays engaged the whole time because you're working with some back flexibility. Thanks for watching. For more tutorials, go to tantratutorials.com.